episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis, and we are back at the Galaxy Studio in Long Beach, California.
Absolutely.
Happy Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Just got back from
Cruisin for a Cure 2013 over at the
Orange County Fairgrounds,
Costa Mesa.
Yep.
We have never been. This was our first year.
Yeah.
Because, well, if we were like Bob, the guy from Drive, we'd be over at the Japanese.
Hey, that's right. We didn't run into Bob today.
Well,
Bob Ryder from Drive Magazine. I didn't even see a booth or anything.
No, but if
He's
we were,
got to be there today.
my point is, if we were like him, we would have hit the Japanese classic car show too, and probably another car show.
No, it's Drive Magazine's all about domestic. So
Okay.
But yeah, the Japanese Classic would have been a really slick day to be out there today. Beautiful weather today, not overcast like it was last year and humid. But yeah, just time constraint. That show's probably over in the next 45 minutes. So
Yep.
But
Can
I'm
only
sure
do
it's
so much in
huge.
one day, you know.
Yeah, if it was tomorrow on a Sunday, I'd go.
Yeah, that the JCCS show is
Killer. It's great.
out on the grass.
Yeah, it's not in a parking
you get
lot.
the breeze.
It's just different. You got great background. You got ocean. You got cityscape.
And you see stuff that you didn't even know really existed.
And it's a fair share of race-ready cars. A lot of Japanese race cars. SCCA, big time. So,
What, pink ladies, ladybirds, or something like that?
fair ladies,
Yeah. okay.
Skylines, right-hand drive race cars.
Yeah. And then, of course, the rotary engines.
Oh, but yeah, ton of rotaries, and then you got your inline fours and 510, 710s. But it's not just, Datsuns, it's Toyotas, Mitsubishis, Hondas.
Yeah, just...
And you're just kind of going, what is that? And you go, oh, you really reach back, and there it is.
Yeah. Lot of 60s type stuff.
Late 60s, yeah. Great styling, man.
Right, but...
A lot of Zs.
Some of the stylings I remember were like... Was it Ford inspired? Or
I would say more Ford inspired than GM.
I remember looking at like the little cover for the key to get into the door.
Yeah, exactly.
It
looks like
that looks a little Falconish,
right? A little mid 60s Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Something you would see like on any series, any episode on the series I Spy.
okay.
Just
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I
sure.
Spy. You never watched I Spy?
No.
Oh man. Great.
Do you want to get to a movie review while we're at it?
Movie review, yeah.
But now that we've talked about the show that we didn't go to, the show that we went to, Cruisin for a Cure, I saw all the proceeds go to
Cancer research.
specifically prostate. So see a lot of dudes there. See a lot of dudes at a car show, anyways. So it is for benefits, and what I thought probably the coolest part about it was you can actually cruise through the show. Sort of like a good guy show.
Yeah, exactly.
Cars
Very much like a good guy show, right?
That
Muscle cars, street rods, a few customs.
Oh yeah,
But
but just being able to see cars on the move while you're walking around is kind of cool.
right.
It adds another aspect of the show. It's like, oh yeah,
Rather than just a car in a
parking lot
right?
that maybe got trailered in. I don't know. Some of them I'm sure did, but it's like they're doing what they're meant to do. Get a little dust on them. They get to drive.
Yeah.
You get to hear the engines.
Lots of high lift cams coming around.
There was definitely a few of those.
Right.
Having a hard time even like holding an idle.
Oh, sure. You got to do like 3 miles an hour. They also had a Cackle Fest, too. Did you catch that at 11:30?
No.
You didn't hear that?
I did.
Well, we were doing a commercial for junkyardfind.com. That was going on in the background.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
That was
a Cackle Fest, dude. That was way too many wraps. That was Top Fuel, man.
That wasn't 11:30.
It was 11:30.
Okay.
I'm telling you. There's a
then
reason
the Cackle Fest wasn't very long.
No, it wasn't.
So
I didn't see any flyers for it or anything, but there were a few dragsters, junior dragsters out there, which was kind of cool. And they had some like fuel altereds.
Because I love a Cackle Fest.
Of course. But I didn't see any bulletin board that said Cackle Fest at blank time. So
at the Cruisin for a Cure booth, they did have a sign of
they had a
events.
schedule of events, right?
But,
did you stop and read that?
No.
What guy's gonna stop and read anything that gives directions?
Directions. That's the first thing you throw away. You open up the box. I don't
hey,
need
what's
these.
that? Yeah.
Not unless it's like it's got like the cut pattern or something like that. Or like the layout for a sink or something. Where you need the dimensions. But yeah, all that paper.
The dash line.
All that paper. Get rid of it.
No, it's typical me. Just start walking and start wandering.
But for Orange County, there were quite the diverse types of cars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know I've said this before, but I mean, definitely something for everybody. You had you had your roadsters, you had your certain rat rods,
muscle cars, classic cars, rolling display of fire trucks. What else? Come on, just some street rods.
I got to see plenty of Ford products.
Oh, we could break it up by family.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
What do I like in a show?
Though, is I
like to see a 64 Galaxy that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Maybe a little custom stuff on there.
That was a 64. Was it a 63? The one with the 427, the white one.
No, that was the one that was cruising around.
No,
because that was a Fairlane.
That was a 66 Fairlane with a 427.
That thing was tough.
And some cutouts on it. Oh yeah, brute. Dog dish hubcaps, white, fiberglass hood. No, I missed it. No, there was like a 64 or 63 Galaxy full size with a 427. I think it had a teardrop hood scoop. We saw that car at Del Mar back in November.
I don't remember that one specifically.
Tough.
But I know I did see a 63, and I know I did see at least 164. So I might have missed the one you're talking about. But then I also got to see plenty of my Mopars, man.
Oh, yeah. A lot of clean
GTX.
Mopars. Roadrunners, 6-pack. What was the blue one? Like a Fury?
Yeah. There was
a couple of clean Dusters.
Belvedere?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah. That was a super rare car.
Yeah.
He had a poster up there like how many were made that year or something like that.
I didn't even see that.
340s.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't a Mopar show, and they all weren't part of.
No, they weren't all grouped together. They weren't. Yeah,
wasn't the club
right?
Mopar Nights.
Okay.
I mean, there was a couple of them, but it wasn't like.
No, it was
like when
a
you go
huge
to Long Beach SWAT meet,
right?
they all
take up part of the same section. No, it wasn't
cool.
huge.
I mean, they're cool cars, but it wasn't that situation.
Nah, it wasn't like a huge entourage like the Prowler Club.
It's like Ooh, hey, there's another one. Whoa, one over there.
Right.
I got to see a nice little selection of gassers.
Yeah, quite a few gassers.
And actual real Willies.
I think I saw 2.
Right. Which is nice, rather than someone taking like a Falcon and put a straight axle on it or something like that.
Those are tough too.
Yeah, but but I like the traditional Willys gas, straight axle, take everything off of it.
Right.
And then
we saw quite a slice, didn't we? AMCs, we saw Rebel, Javelin.
Second Rebel in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Last week, Dave was like, I've never seen one of these before.
You're right.
Like, next week
AMC
week later,
Rebel, yeah.
Get to see another one.
And then we learned, we got schooled on a 64 Pontiac GTO.
Oh, yeah.
A little hardtop. 389.
It was
dual quad.
It was built up. It wasn't the Tempest.
Yeah. Not the Le Mans, Tempest.
Okay.
That's why I get so confused with those cars.
Okay, well, your conversation with him got me confused. That's why I said it's not the Tempest, but it is the Tempest.
Based off of that
okay.
For 64. So it's kind of like the...
So it's like it's a one-off year.
It's kind of like when Pontiac realized, hey, small, short wheelbase, lightweight car with a stout V8 in it, it's gonna move.
He was saying something about GM had a certain practice, like a ratio,
a certain horsepower or cubic inch ratio
to like the weight of the car.
Weight of the car.
And then. Who was it that was behind that broke it?
DeLorean.
Okay, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to sound
And
stupid.
there were quite a few DeLoreans out there today,
there
too.
Were such...
Did you count them? Probably a dozen. I'd say about a dozen, which was a pretty good showing. I was surprised.
Oh, plus the ones in the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we saw that string of about 6 to 8 of them go by.
Right, so I figured there was more.
I'd go about a dozen.
Yeah, easy.
So... back to the GTX.
Oh, the GTO.
The GTO. Sorry, I got Mopar in my head.
The GTX.
Seeing all those Mopars is getting my mouth watering again.
Those are clean, man.
Tough. You just
wide and clean.
Which is sort of the same idea behind this GTO. Big horsepower, stripped it down car.
Yeah.
Go fast.
Yeah.
It even the roof line, because it was a two-door no post.
More like a sedan.
Had
it's just notched.
Just had that angle to it.
Yep.
Which very
very much like a box. It's shoebox. It's just square cut, simple.
Right.
It just gets the job done.
But man, that car that we showed us pictures was just a rust bucket when you got it.
Yeah, for the price of
a free.
Free. Watching it rust away for 10 years.
But
I'm going to restore that someday, and finally it's
get all right.
Hey
hands.
Man,
take it,
please. Open up the spot on somebody else's driveway. You left it outside though, man. Painful. The shame.
Yeah, but beautiful car.
Awesome car.
And whatever modifications or choices that he had to make.
Yeah.
He still made good ones as far as period correct.
Right.
I would have gotten rid of the autometer gauges.
Not my flavor, but at least he didn't, make them put some sort of pods on the pillar posts and big tack on the dash that lights up and some, ridiculous.
Would have been nice to see some nice subtle, Stuart Warner gauges in there.
Oh, it would have been totally clean. Oh, everything else was
But
just, oh, cool. It's clean.
I guess that would be my only complaint with that car.
Just the gauges. You know what? He probably could have painted the bezels, and you would have said, "Oh, that's cool."
Probably.
That would have been it. But
Well, what kind of...
389,
I think the other thing...
dual quad, aluminum heads.
Did he have Kragers on there?
I think he had torque D's, man. There were 5-spoke wheels.
Okay.
Tough little car. I think he nailed it, man. Deep blue metallic.
Almost
sort of
like
look purplish.
Yeah, purplish.
Yeah. But, you figure like a really light metallic for that year. Oh, money.
We did it right.
He did a good job. So
It's
and
just...
he did a lot himself, so
Yeah, it's just like...
learning curve, man. 5-year learning curve for that guy.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's just like if you own a 1920s house,
There you go.
make it as much as possible.
So there's no granite involved. There's no travertine floors.
Yeah, it's the hardwood oak floor.
Your tiles don't exceed 6 inches.
Well, no, you can do the 6-inch subway tiles.
Subway tile, right? 3x6.
For like
it's all in
bathrooms
proportion.
and
But
kitchens,
right.
backsplashes.
No, not much in the way of marble.
Yeah, like you don't put canned lighting.
Yeah, right.
And and popcorn acoustic
Lots of
ceilings.
halogen lighting, right?
It's just you got to do it period correct for as much as possible, and that guy nailed it.
Oh, all the way around.
98%.
Yeah. No LED lighting, no. But the only thing he did was cool. It was clean though. Was that firewall? That's why I asked about it. But he still had the engine tag. He still had like the body tag on the firewall towards the brake master.
Yeah. And even the engine, he kept the block.
Yeah, but that's right. The heads were
smoked.
jacked, and the intake and carb setup was gone. So,
but
but
still, he did it with, what was it, Edelbrock intake?
Yeah, it was an Edelbrock dual quad with Edelbrock aluminum heads and Edelbrock carburetors.
Which
750s.
That's all respectable, as far as keeping things together,
Oh, I think it was clean, man.
Yeah, we didn't notice this car at all. Another one we didn't know.
It was great styling. It was simple. I like that. I love the metal dash, too. Just sheet metal. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, because back then all the stuff...
See, about 66, 67, that's when they started getting into, your padded dashes, safety. It's over, Johnny.
Yeah. Well, you see the big crack on the Galaxy's one there.
Oh, yeah.
That's been there since the day I bought it.
But your dash isn't that bad, so we've seen a lot worse, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dry lake bed. Yeah.
Yeah. If this wasn't a one-off year...
It is.
Well, I know, but...
And?
I would be able to get, like, a polycarb, cap or something that would go on top of it. And
Just Dashes doesn't sell that for you?
Oh, I'm sure they got it. Like,
for $200?
I'm sure they've got it just sitting around in stock. Come on.
I don't know, man.
Dearborn Classics, last time I looked.
Do they offer one?
Last time I looked at their stuff, they were starting to poke into like 67.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that's the golden year.
The 7 liter.
Yeah, the 7 liter at 390, right? Door panels and maybe some seat upholstery.
And nobody's doing
dashes.
Nothing for this car, man.
Yeah, that's why they call it character.
Other than the bumper boys, they had that bumper from when the Galaxy tried to commit suicide.
Right. Please don't tell me there's a ghost in this car, okay? I'm so sick of hearing sci-fi TV ghost shows and.
Okay, there's no ghost in the car.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because
Floyd hasn't been around in a long time.
Floyd wouldn't wreck this car.
Oh, no. No, but I mean, he came by just that one time.
Oh.
I told you about that.
I think you told me about that.
Sitting here almost in the exact same spot. I had a bunch of stuff piled up and motorcycle helmet upside down.
Oh, like where it's at now?
No, it was over here more on top of the box. But it had been sitting there
And it fell over?
For months. And no earthquake, no wind, no bumping it. It fell down. And then I look at the time. It's 12 o'clock.
Oh, it was in the afternoon?
No, it was exactly 12.
In the afternoon?
Yeah. Because
that's
when Floyd was living,
right.
he would, when I wasn't working, when I had time off.
Working, right. Or time off, right.
No, it was time off when I was teaching.
Oh.
Like my breaks.
Your summer break.
He'd be over at 11:55 with a beer in his hand.
Popping the top. What was it?
Oh, I have one of the Bud Ice.
Okay, it was the blue can, right?
Yeah. And he'd sit there and he'd watch. He'd look at his watch. Wait till exactly 12 o'clock. And it's like, oh no.
Oh no.
And I walked down the driveway, and his daughter and son-in-law was working on the house across the street, finishing up the work that he was doing.
So he was supervising then?
Well, yeah.
What else would you do when you're supervising? Pop a top.
He came over and said hi.
Yeah.
But that's the last I've seen of him. This was like 9 months after he died.
Right.
So he hasn't come by in a while. So I don't think it was him.
Nah, he wouldn't have been in an apartment complex with a confused female trying to figure out what to do with the rolling galaxy. So.
Right. He helped me work on this too. So.
Oh, that's right, the bent push rod.
Oh yeah.
Stick your finger over that hole. I'm gonna crank it.
Let's see if there's any compression.
Let's see what's going on with the compression.
It's almost sucked his thumb through the.
I guess we found the problem.
I guess it would be this cylinder right here.
Right here.
And again, this was what?
It was right after Paso.
It was Paso, but what's that hill?
Who cares? Off the 101.
Okay, well, the big hill to get it out of the beach area up into the outlet mall area.
Santa Susana Pass.
Booking up that hill going over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And
see you later.
Bent a push rod, and engine wasn't running right when I got home. Is like, bring out the compression tester.
That's quite a distance to run around on a bent push rod. That's got to be at least 20 miles.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Amen for the FE, dude.
Yeah. Well, I didn't notice anything.
Even better.
Maybe because we were driving freeway.
Maybe. You probably didn't notice till you got off the freeway downtown.
I didn't.
I don't know. I wasn't in the car.
Yeah.
I was driving the Mustang.
Yeah, that was back when gas was kind of affordable.
It still is affordable if you make a lot of money.
Okay. Well, it wasn't over
it's all ratios.
$4 a gallon.
That's right.
And this has got the original heads, so I got to put lead substitute in it. All right. And it was meant to run on premium.
Amen.
So premium, lead substitute, octane boost. It's an expensive beast to drive.
Speaking of driving, guess where you're driving next weekend?
Newport Beach.
That's right. But before we get over to that, jump back to today's show.
Okay.
Quite a bit today.
People.
People.
We saw... I'm sure that's where you're headed.
Of course.
Okay.
Tons of cars, tons of stuff to look at.
Met some friends.
Were you hooked up with some people? met a couple of new people.
So saw Tony and the Mercifuls with Blacktop Magazine.
Still working on a bike, man.
They're still trying to find a donor, that's reasonably priced. Because I mean, first thing they're going to do is tear it down.
Right,
So,
tear it all down and build a bike, and
basically they need a frame.
Yeah,
they need something to start with. So
sure.
Pass the word around. They're looking for, I guess, Sportster or something
like that.
It's got to be Harley because that's what they know how to work on.
Right.
But father-son build. It's going to benefit diabetes.
American Diabetes Association. Proceeds go to them.
Right. So
he's got to get that thing going, man. He's giving himself a deadline. He's going to do it.
Right, and they're already behind because they don't have a donor yet. They've had leads.
Plenty of leads. The friend of a friend of a friend, and we all know the story, right?
But nothing's come through yet, so pass the word around.
Got a lead, send us an email.
Saw Junkyard Jeff.
Yeah.
McKelvey.
Yep.
Hey, I got it. He's a good guy, always amped.
Busy guy.
Son was there. He was a little more talkative this time.
At least he recognizes.
That's true. Saw the guys from Pickups Limited.
Right. We missed Ed Owie this time around. He couldn't make it out. So
yeah, he had to work.
That's what makes the world go round, dude.
Yeah. But we Steve Stillwell, which was we interviewed him.
Jeez, a few months ago.
Right. So
from the 91 Car Show.
So click on the podcasts or archive, or you can find him.
Right. He's also got a shop at Total Cost Involved, and that is in Ontario, California. So check it out. Specializing in pickup trucks. So.
And then he introduced us to quite the character.
Man, I wish I got his last name. His name's Bob from Bobco Fabrications from Lake Elsinore, and apparently we've missed this guy I don't know how many times, but everybody knows him. So,
and he's
a character. It's super hot, really into 56, mid-50s Ford F-100s.
With like
panel trucks, pickup trucks, you
but
name
like
it.
Fabrication,
modification, custom, really into the paint aspect of a custom truck. And this guy will tell you stories all day long, man, if you can get him to sit still for 5 minutes. So, nice guy, man.
Oh, super cool guy.
And I'd love to go check out his shop and check out the Temecula Rod Run sometime, because that's really close to the Stone Brewery, and
I was thinking about that coming back.
That would be a good round trip kind of trip, because that's a big show down there.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that last week. We didn't bring our bottles. I mean, it was a 12-hour day as it is. That would have
I know. I was thinking the same thing, but it's like, I've been up since 4. It's like, I don't know, maybe you start to pass certain milestones in life when you say, I'd rather just go home and sit in the garage and,
have a couple beverages.
And just pass out rather than make the extra. It would have been 2 hours for us.
Yeah, it was
tempting. It's so tempting, but if I do that, it's like I don't want to drive home.
Right. No, I hear you.
And there's no good Sam clubs along the way where I could just crash and pull up a sleeping bag and sleep for $12 a night. So
right. Well, and it was a Sunday.
Yeah, man, it was a
had to work the next day.
Right. Tough. Long weekend, long day.
Yep. But this Bobco?
Bobco, yes. Check it out. Bobco, really geared towards Facebook.
Yeah. very Facebook. His website probably hasn't been updated in a while.
He admitted that. He's good at Facebook, man. Facebook.com, Bobco56.
Yeah, but
We'll
definitely
see you
cool
soon,
guy.
man.
We did record some audio.
Yeah,
but
you got some editing to do.
But I may or may not tack it on because it's just going to be. And then I beep.
You got to tack it on, man.
Beep, and then I beep, and then I got to beep.
You got to
beep.
tack it on because if you don't listen to the beeps, then you won't know who you're dealing with. So
okay,
that's what Bob's all about, and I'm sure you'll find plenty of photos for him. So along with our photos, I got over 300 photos today.
Which I was watching. You didn't take too many duplicate shots.
No.
So after the Coronado editing that took me 3 evenings to get through.
Well, there's, continuous shutter for something that's moving at 80 miles an hour is a lot different than something that's static, and you're looking at shadows and people in background and light poles that are in the background that somehow always magically spear the vehicle that you're taking a picture of.
And then
it just kills it. It just kills it, man.
Other media guys that you didn't know were in the shot, were
right.
off in the side.
And then you're also getting pissed because you got there so early and your shadow is in the right perfect angle of the shot that you want with the sun behind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was fighting that this morning.
So,
and then who else did we meet? We met. What's her name?
Genevieve Chappelle. I guess she's working on a new TV show, so hopefully she'll hook up with us and do an interview and let us know what she's up to. She seems to be pretty cool, really nice.
Yeah, nice girl. And then we're working on an interview with the Mercifuls Car Club. Worked out a little bit of the logistics.
Yeah, I mean,
just the primary stuff.
So yeah, check that out. That's coming up soon.
I know we talked to a few other people.
Well, we met Wild Bill from Wild Bill Photo, freelancer.
Oh yeah.
Guy like us, has a regular day job, shoots photos on the weekend. So, and we also met a couple people from the Orange County Mustang Club here in Southern California.
Okay, that's right.
300 members, Mustangs. So, nice guy.
Most of them are.
Everything is. It's like when I'm talking to him and rolling my eyes and thinking, God, I got to get off my ass. And you just get kicked more about like all the stuff you got going on at home you want to get done. Because I'm so over this kitchen that I'm working on. That stupid kitchen. I hate it.
Well, what do you have left to do?
I got to build cabinet doors. I got to do 6 of them. And then I got to do the back hallway for cabinets.
Oh,
all that crap that's in there that's been put in from somebody else's 70s house.
Oh,
that junk. It's all junk. It's got to go, dude.
Oh, absolutely, that's got to go.
Got to go. And then get somebody to do some vinyl flooring because I'm not doing that. I'll rip it out, but I'm not putting it in.
I just laid.
I'm just sick of it, dude. Because according to my drywall, my dry erase board, I should be done with the Mustang and the Ranchero too. Slacker. But I'm not slacking though. It's just like my brain keeps moving.
I know.
Sucks.
It's like do something every day, and I'm falling behind. More stuff gets on the list. This cabinet. Okay. You know how they say, was it measure twice, cut once?
Measure twice, cut once. No, yeah. Measure it once. Measure it twice, cut it once. Same thing with sanding.
Okay. I did that. I had the cabinet built.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You mocked it up, huh?
Oh,
yeah. What happened?
This was a 4x sheet of plywood.
Yeah, okay. Right, I believe you. But what happened? Oh, this is good. What happened?
I had a couple drawings.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had a cut list.
Right. Okay. So I had a front view.
Yeah.
And a side view.
Yeah.
And when I made the sides, first, made a jig for cutting out the rabbits.
Right.
Worked awesome. I mean, just clamp it up and just money. And then I went to my drawings to check on the width.
Right.
I used the side view rather than the front view.
Oh yeah, man.
So I just I kept going.
It was a little
put the back on. Did the glue up, popped it. Nail gunned it together. And
you even nailed it.
Oh yeah, it was done. I'm like, got done. I'm like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna start on the face frame and the toe kick, and I was like, let me see how it looks. So I took the butcher block that I made, put it on top. I'm like, that doesn't look right.
Oh.
It was about 6 inches, off by like 6 inches. I'm like, oh. So I gotta get another sheet of plywood and start over.
Oh man.
So the one that I have,
why is it?
It's in the back there.
The story of you telling me about your wife saying, "Hey, when are you going to get this done?" suddenly comes back to me, and I realize now that you're doing double work now for
on
a
this
simple
project.
mistake of looking at something on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Oh.
And off to the side, you can see my math. It's like 3/8 dado, minus 1 inch all the way around.
Right.
But all based off of like 19 instead of 27. It's like, so I guess I've got a new like parts card or something now.
Parts card.
Because I'm gonna rip it down and put some wheels on it. So, at least do something with it.
Oh, dude.
Because it's too heavy for like a gang box, like a trunk or something.
Right.
Like load up power tools and then throw them in the back of the truck or something.
Right.
Because it's 3/4 inch ply.
You're gonna need a crane.
It's like So yeah.
Oh man, I see 2 weekends.
But it's like today's over. Tomorrow is all about the galaxy.
That's right.
Because
it's about time.
Because
you know what though? I think you could get away with it. Do you have like one of those California car cover, like those
dust,
long dust, whatever the heck that thing's called, the
car
duster. Yeah, car duster. But you would probably do some. You roll up the windows and get the pancake air compressor out, and you could probably blow off a lot of this first.
Oh yeah, it's not in bad shape.
No, it's just you got that film of sawdust all over it.
Because other than a few times just out in and out of the garage, the guys at the body shop got it all cleaned up.
Right, they detailed it, huh?
They cleaned it up. I gotta kind of go, since it's going to be in a show. I gotta get some compound on the bumpers, some chrome polish, and
get to crack out the turtle wax.
Do that kind of stuff. Make sure there's no like water spots on the rims, and
you got to clean the tires and the wheels, man.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I got to put the antenna on.
Yeah, I see that. You got a replacement, big time.
Yeah, which that's a whole nother issue. But well, I broke the first one.
Why is it a whole nother issue?
Well, it's because that stupid tree in the way. That broke.
Now you know what's going to happen when
that broke the first one. The second one I broke because the cabinet doors
dude.
I
Maybe you should get a power one.
lame.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Power one.
You have to wire it.
It's got the original AM radio. It's the power windows.
Okay, so if you put a power one in it and kept it closed and didn't hook up the wiring, so it was like a, like a little, it looked like a small trophy. But nobody's gonna say anything.
Okay, there's no room for it.
How big of a footprint do you need for a power?
Aren't they like?
No, dude. Look at the Mercury. The Mercury's a power one.
Okay, well, how am I going to get it in the fender?
It's got to be the same kind of thing.
Okay.
It's got to be the same. It's got to be the same sort of footprint, man. It can't be that big.
Okay.
Here, let's just make it even easier, man. Why don't you just get like a ball bearing and it's some epoxy and glue it to the top of the stub that you got there now?
Well, okay, I have a new one. I just need to remember to telescope it down.
Isn't that what you had before that was telescoped down?
Okay, and I also
it's like
need to be a little bit
long.
more...
At 20 inches long, you're still going to hit that tree out there.
Okay, I need to be more aware of the antenna, and I'll be good.
You have to do the little, I know what you need. You need the 76 ball.
That way I can see it.
That way you can just cruise, you just idle out and keep an eye on it, and then you're...
Well, it's not going out. It's backing it in.
Oh, because you're always looking back over your shoulder.
I'm looking over the my left shoulder.
Yeah.
Your
left, because you're watching this, and then you're
watching the bench and the table saw and stuff like that. Trying to give myself as much room on this side, and then it was that side. You hear the pew.
Well, whatever you do, don't put one of those ones with the big flex spring on the base. You're going to be...
That oogly.
Out at Glamis, taking on the sand dunes.
Yeah, well, that's all that was coming up when I was looking on...
Oh, really? The big whiplash? Some sort of crazy antenna? Breaker 19?
Exactly. Look like it might be okay on the truck.
No, trust me, it looks stupid on the truck too.
Okay, if the truck was a little bit more hillbillied out, if I had the gun rack on the back set up, and those original American standard rims that were on there.
Yeah, that was.
Remember, it was jacked up in the back.
Yeah, it was jacked up in the back, and did it come with a hay bale in the back? I don't remember.
There was hay.
Yes.
The guy hauled ponies with it.
Yeah, wow.
Sack
of oats. But speaking of barley, I see you got your pressure cooker here.
Yeah, I'm going to do that in my spare time.
Yeah, look at that.
When I go to Home Depot for that new sheet of
plywood,
I'm going to pick up about 10 feet of 3/8 copper tubing and a brand new, what was it, Homer bucket?
Yeah.
The 5-gallon bucket.
Right.
That's going to be the condenser.
You can pick up a petcock valve for down at the end of the bucket too.
No, you just put a hole in the bucket, and the tube just goes right.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you had to put a valve on it, a little ball valve.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No, just.
It just goes around and it just... Oh, okay.
The bucket is just to hold ice.
Right.
So that...
Oh, okay, I missed that.
You just make sure that it
sticks
out far enough.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably modify one of the things I use for mashing.
It's going to look like Homer taking a piss, isn't it?
Like a Betty Hill gardening thing.
Home Depot Homer making some shine. All right.
Then once I get that, put that together, I'll pop off the safety valves then take them over to Ace. Probably just take the lid over to Ace to match up. Plugs for them.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to start drilling into that until I have the copper.
Right.
Because I might need to sweat out some sort of fitting or a reducer, drill a bigger hole.
If you have to do that and your hole's oversized, you can use some. If you get like a piece of like heater hose tubing or something, and you need to make an improvised grommet to size something down, you get your piece of hose, cut the outside of it all the way around, then you can force it around the thickness of your sheet metal bucket or whatever material. There's your grommet.
Just like vacuum line. Like when you're like hooking up a new air cleaner, and they're two different sizes.
Oh yeah, one inside the other.
Exactly.
Oh, who hasn't done that? Right.
Little hose clamp.
Yep. But that's what got me thinking today about the stupid camera that stripped out the threads for
plastic threads
on
for the
$300 video camera for a unipod.
For like the tripod fitting.
So do a search here on the Healy coil. Pop that sucker in there. Done.
I like your idea of just epoxy on a nut.
I'd check out the Healy coil first, because now you're relying on glue, Gorilla Glue maybe, but I haven't had much success with that. So depending on the composition of your plastic. So, I mean, I use Gorilla Glue on the heel of my shoes, but didn't work so good for my phone clip. So that sucker popped off. Plastic to metal. Lasted a week. So check out Helicoil.
I will check out Helicoil.
All right.
That's a new one for me.
So yeah, next weekend we'll be down in Newport. We'll be entering the Galaxy and the Newport L car show. EL car show. And we'll be
basically it's on the beach.
It's on the beach. Hopefully we'll get you up close off to the end somewhere where there's some sand behind you, and we'll get some photos. So
yeah, because when I got to send photos of this, I got to send photos from when we did it, like Marine Stadium area.
Dude, I was like
5 years ago.
I was like 2002, 2001. I shot film, man. That wasn't digital.
That one was film.
That was before Marine Stadium, because you don't have your Magnum 500s. You had black steel wheels there.
Okay.
But the photo of you over here by the Blessing of the Cars photo is you not. It's on the corner. You have to. No, yeah, you go over to the right a little bit. Right there, that one. That's that shoot.
Yeah, that's digital.
I don't think it is. It?
Yeah. I've got them all on my computer.
Oh, really? I totally forgot. I thought I shot that film.
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
That one was probably film.
That's 11. What is it, 11/17? That's film. All right. That's over by.
Back behind on the other behind Vets.
No, that's over by. It's over.
Oh, 7th and like Ximeno area.
Yeah, that's by the stadium. For the
behind the high school.
No, yeah, over by Wilson High School, where the Dirtbags play for Cal State Long Beach. Right.
So
long time.
That's next weekend. On the beach. Benefits. I forget the name of the elementary school.
I think it's just Newport Elementary.
Okay. Being a former teacher, I know that all schools in California need a little help.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? The wish list for teachers gets longer every year. We're not going to get into politics.
Teachers got to fight for paper.
I understand. I don't understand that, but
and then what happens? Is, as far as say like supplies,
right?
Like a pencil. Okay. Shoot. Remember when I came over and helped you lay out the tile?
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, give me a pencil," and immediately the lead fell out.
Right. Those are cheap pencils.
And I said, "Your boys got this from school."
I don't know if they got it from school or not.
Okay, but what happens is
And what did I say? It's not a Ticonderoga pencil, because that's what I have in the garage.
The schools, because they have
Compressed
limited
graphite,
budget,
right?
They'll buy the cheap pencils. So they not realizing that now turns into using up more pencils,
right?
And all this time wasted going up and sharpening your pencil.
That's like the Harbor Freight screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver that strips out, rounds out on the corners, because you didn't want to spend the extra $5 to get a decent screwdriver.
Right. So
now
schools are forced into buying all this cheap stuff, and it's actually hurting them
because you're going to use twice as much.
It's like going to the DMV.
Oh yeah.
There's less employees working at the DMV, so thus longer lines. So thus, in order to save money, you now have your working force lined up for twice as long, not working, not making money, not helping the economy, because they got to stand in line at the DMV for 3 hours. A couple more employees gets that workforce back out, making money, paying taxes, getting things going.
Because, if they were out driving around, they're burning up gas, and that means they'd be buying more gas and paying more in taxes. So there you go.
Speaking of, I get to go to the DMV on Monday.
Do you have an appointment?
2:50.
There you go. 2:50?
Yeah. So, yes, I have to take time off from work.
2:50 in the middle of the day, too, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
I got to take time off. I don't get paid for that time off.
Of course not.
To go to the DMV to renew my license because I didn't get sent the renewal. It wasn't my fault. I never got the renewal.
You probably would have had to gone in anyway, though.
Okay. Well, this is the second time that I've had to go, because, I have an expired license.
Right.
The first time I was getting on airplanes, and TSA saying, you need to get your license
renewed.
Renewed.
They didn't kick you off?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. They're really cool in Long Beach, and coming back. SeaTac is a little bit more. They have like the scanners where you got to go through your arms up and stuff. I was a little worried about SeaTac, but it was fine. So good, and of course, can you email the DMV?
I don't know.
Nope. Can you call them? Yeah, you can call them during regular business hours, but give them a call. It's like it's a big long waiting list.
Sure.
I mean, you're going to be on hold your entire lunch break and still not get to anybody.
Oh yeah. Put the phone down and walk away.
Can you register? Renew your license online? Sure, make an account. No problem. I had an account before. Go through everything. I wasn't eligible.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is you probably had to go in for a test or something. Or
it's to take a picture.
You have to do an eye test, too.
Okay, well.
So put your glasses on, man. Be ready for that. I had to take an eye test.
Okay, well, I've never passed that without my glasses. I've always had to have my glasses.
Well, I had a problem last time I went, so the guy declined me. I had to go to the eye doctor.
Oh, get a new prescription?
No, he just declined me.
Even with your glasses on?
Yeah.
So
There's nothing wrong. It cost me $50.
well, there you go.
I was pissed. I had to go back.
Take more time off from work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good times. Actually, it was during winter break, so. But yeah, you don't ever want to go back to DMV. I mean, sucked.
Okay, so Newport. I got the DMV going. We're going down to Norwalk probably Wednesday.
Yeah.
Soon to be Primer Podcast, Inc.
Hopefully.
And then
October 12th. Hopefully, we'll get some info on
Gene Winfield.
Gene Winfield. He might have a car show or gathering of some sorts out in the Lancaster area, so we'll check that out. Hopefully,
Jeff told us about that.
Yeah, Jeff told us about that today.
And then
after that,
Wings, Wheels, and Rotors.
Wings, Wheels, and Rotors is on October 27th out here at the Los Alamitos Army Air Base.
That's
cool
always
show.
Very cool. What's going on with Planes of Fame?
That's in May.
It seems like we haven't been in a while.
We didn't go in May.
Why not?
I think we went to Hot
Why
Rod
not?
Home.
Why didn't we go?
I think we went to Hot Road Homecoming instead.
Okay.
I think something came up.
Because Planes of Fame is way cool. Because they've got them flying, you know?
World War II airplanes. Yeah, I could watch that all day long, 7 days a week, man. Allison inline engines, rotary engines.
Well, that's what I was saying today when I was shooting video of,
sign me up.
the Fords, the Mopars, the Gassers. Like, yeah.
Really missing some good old airplanes. Yeah.
And then
after that, what do we got?
we're SEMA bound.
SEMA bound. You're going to be at SEMA, let us know. Toss us an email.
At primerpodcast@gmail.com.
Maybe we should organize some sort of room party or something. We set up all the microphones and we just set up
Just fire them up and go.
Yeah, exactly. No, we'll see what happens, man.
That's a good idea.
Why not?
Do it
We're all there. We're all in town.
like Thursday night or last night there.
You'll be so burned out by then. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll think about it. That might be a good idea.
No video though.
No, I wouldn't suggest that. We'll be done with video by then.
Okay, so
So yeah, for video though, yeah, we should. We'll be working with Wild About Cars, No Limits Magazine at SEMA.
which Craig Sparks.
Yep.
His interview was a few back. 97,
Something like that.
I'd have to look, but close to there. It's like a 40-minute interview,
Yeah.
35, 40 minutes, about his site. They've got tons of resources.
Tons of information. Every make and model of a domestic car you can think of, it's got it, man. It's free to sign up.
Right. And so we'll be working with, we've got some appointments with them, with various manufacturers to do some video production. And the rest is our time.
Yeah, amen.
So we'll be floating around. Toss us an email if you're going to be there. Hit us up on Facebook. And I think that's about it.
That's about it. Hey, what's the scoop with the bike, dude?
Would you like me to show you my list?
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Well, I see the battery charger's still sitting there since the last time.
Yeah, it's still sitting there.
Should I go hook it up? Okay, I'll do that.
Well, I got to move the bike tomorrow.
Why?
I got to get the car out so I can start detailing
yeah.
it. So the bike's
Lots
gonna
of things to do. So if I take the battery out of the bike right now, it'll be lighter for you to move.
There you go.
There you go. What is that? A 7/16 wrench to get that battery out? 1/2 inch?
No.
Or what do I call it, a spanner?
You would call it a spanner.
Hell, yes!
And it would be Whitworth.
Wentworth. That's a Wentworth for a Triumph? Really, that late? 65?
Yeah. Yeah,
you have a set of Wentworth wrenches here?
I sure do.
I'm sorry, spanners?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wow.
They're in the toolbox on the floor underneath the bandsaw there.
I'm impressed.
But actually, for the battery, it's probably because it's a newer battery.
A newer battery with the newer cable?
It's probably just a 1/4 inch.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
And
Tiny.
the little ones. So, yeah.
I got something to do.
So, how's the rear end going?
I was thinking about that today, man. I saw that one solo guy with the 67 Ranchero who we saw at the swap meet. Oh, that's right, you weren't there. When I was cruising around with Fish, 289, he had the oval air cleaner and the whole bit. And it's like, what would be easier and faster to get done, the rear end or the whole drivetrain on the Mustang?
But which one do you need more?
See, okay, this is the other part that kicks that all into gear. The back hallway, I don't want to build cabinets for that. Prefab, man.
No.
No, I knew you were going to say that.
No.
See, but then I'm thinking I could just buy all this stuff at the preferred store that's not, God knows where, and make it fit to where I want it to be. And just load it all up at once, buy it all at once, put it all in the Ranchero, and drive home.
No.
Oh, I'm sick of making cabinets, man.
For someone who installs these cabinets in apartment buildings, I would never, ever put them in my house.
So you're gonna call?
I would not put them in my garage.
You would not eat with them in a in a box with a fox?
No way, man.
It's junk, right?
It's
You're telling me I'm going to be in your crystal ball of
you'll be kicking yourself in the butt
your
later.
crystal ball of wood glue and nails and brads would say, Davis, you're full of it because you're going to hate yourself for installing this junk.
Yep.
And it'll look good for a week, and then
it's pressed
and
wood
then I'm gonna be,
and hot glue.
And then I'm going to be
no joint work, all butt.
It's
joints.
all butt joint, and I'm going to be and then I'm going to be looking at it, hating myself for it, and fixing it as everybody else breaks it in the family.
And
I don't know, man.
The hardware is not going to match.
Depends. I'm not going to go Euro style on it.
No, but they are adjustable.
Yeah.
Why do you have to adjust them?
Because they're not square.
Right.
Well, my house already ain't square. Everything's not square.
But,
I know, man.
But it's like, no, man, don't do it.
Maybe I should just take a break.
Finish the kitchen.
Leave the crappy flooring. Wait till next year.
Okay, finish the kitchen. Oh, that's right, the flooring.
See? Because I got to do that last. Because the footprint's going to dictate what.
If you can find a place to rent,
whoever that guy is going to put it in.
If you can find a place that rents like 100-pound roller.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Well, because Handy Neighbor Rents isn't.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Depot does.
If you can find one, you and I can put it in.
You've put in flooring?
I did.
For 300
Wednesday.
square feet? What?
I did Wednesday.
Oh, really?
I mean, it was too smaller. I mean, two like small
really?
areas, but it ain't that hard.
It ain't hard, but it's something I really don't look forward to doing, man.
And
I got a utility knife all day long, sure. But
I was gonna say you're better at a box cutter knife than I am.
Well, you worked in a grocery store. Come on.
Okay, but
I did. Big
okay.
box. You hold that
we're running out
box
of time.
knife at 45 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
You won't cut your product.
Right.
I remember that. There's a reason why I got a collection of those.
I still have a Foster Farms. and Standard Brands.
Standard Brands, that's
From
right.
Huntington, up on Warner.
Go buy some spray paint, some fiberglass for your surfboard. No ID required.
Yeah, spray paint for the model cars.
Oh, yeah, all day long.
And the glue.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
What are you doing with this, kid? Building a model car.
But you can buy fiberglass too, man.
Oh,
resin.
Yeah.
Cloth.
Okay, but basically with the vinyl floor, you get your dimensions.
What do you guys roll down the glue?
You like tile, notch tile.
Oh, really?
Yeah, super thin.
But you don't have to mix it.
No.
Just a bucket of junk.
Yeah.
Big bucket of Gorilla Glue. Pretty much. Probably doesn't expand though.
Oh man.
See? There's that look in your face.
I forgot how long.
You're forgetting a step, huh? How long it takes? Does it smell
how long
nasty?
of a stretch you've got?
See?
That's the problem.
But
no, it's.
I can't get it. It's got to be at least 30 feet, man. No, not that long. 20 feet. I have to put a seam in it. I'd have to put one of those seam strips in there. It's not going to be white like it is now. It's going to be a darker color.
Okay. Basically.
I just don't want to do it, dude.
But to do it, you get your max dimensions.
Right.
Then give yourself an extra inch or two on either side.
Right.
You lay it down. Lay down on the ground, and you start cutting. Like cutting around.
Right.
The door jamb. Trim a little bit off, lay it down. So, got another little eighth to go. Against the walls.
Right.
You've got a 1/4 inch to play with.
Right.
Because
shoe molding.
There's going to be some exactly. But I hear you. You can do it, but there's also that I want to be done with it. Just like wood floor. The wife finally came around and said, I think it's time to get the wood floors done.
How long you been here?
10 years.
Oh, dude.
Should have done it before
you moved in.
Okay, but...
All I suggest is you do... Well, are you going to do one room at a time, or are you going to...
I don't know. We haven't gotten that far in the conversation. Found a guy. We talked on the phone.
Drum sander, those things are...
Okay, but the
those things are...
The problem is when they added on the front, covered up the porch, is that seam.
Right.
It looks like a zipper.
Yeah. Well, are you going to rip that out?
That's got to go, man.
Now, so you're thinking now's the time to make it right.
Exactly. That's got to get fixed. So I was talking on the phone with him, and he knew his stuff. He was like explaining to me.
Right.
I'm like, yeah. Then
you understand what he's saying.
But then,
but
also
now the next question I'm going to say is, are you going to do it yourself?
Well, I was tossing in the. Well, what do you do about this? What do you do about this? What do you? And then he's like, "Are you a contractor?" I'm like, "No, but I know what I'm doing." And then said, "Okay, what if I do this part myself? Because we're looking at like $1,600."
Oh, easy.
Just on that repair.
That's why I asked you if you'd be doing it yourself.
And he said, "Well," I said, "What if I do the repair, and then you sand, stain, and varnish everything when I'm done?" And he said, "As long as I'm going to be involved with the job, I'll give you advice. I'll tell you where to get materials."
Okay.
And it was like, all right, I'm saving $1,600.
I bet you'd save more money on the sander.
But then...
That way you don't have to rent it.
Okay, but then I started thinking about it. It's like, how far behind am I already on my projects?
I don't know, man, but a happy wife makes life a lot happier, man.
Right, but if he's saying 4 days... He was saying, like, it could take me 4 days for that 15-foot zipper...
To tear it out. and to fix it right,
and to make it right. And you're saying 4 days without even looking at it.
Did you tell him the square footage of what was
roughly?
Okay. Well, it took us 3 hours to do that section between the bedroom and the bathroom.
Right now,
by the heater.
How long is it going to take me after work and weekends
to rip that out? But you don't have to rip it all out, though, do you?
You got to rip out. No, you don't have to rip it all out. But
but you have to make some calculated cuts.
Right.
And then you figure you're going to screw up with an overcut, so you'll have to
back and forth the table saw. And
then you have to find some material that's the right thickness and
the right width.
That's the homework.
Over the years, expansion and contraction. So
I don't know, man. What's it worth to you? I mean, does it bug you that much?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Look at it every day, and just blind men with hand saws.
Wow.
So we're probably going to pay for it. I could do it. I don't have the time. So I hear you with the vinyl floor. It's like what's it worth to you?
I'll rip the junk out and scrape the glue and all that, but
yeah, do all the prep work
and just go. There it is, dude. Just put the linoleum down on.
That's what we did with our floor.
It's like, how long is it going to take two guys to do that? 4 hours.
I did all the prep work.
It's like, come on, man.
And
then I want to get the squeaks out of the floor too, so I'll be doing the brad nailer.
Oh yeah.
See, they probably won't do that.
No, they'll
just come in and drop the junk and say adios. So
you might want to think about, depending on what's under there.
It's a subfloor, man.
Okay, well, if you put vinyl on top of the subfloor.
Oh, you're saying like
you might want to put like 1/4 inch plywood.
No,
so that way it's all nice and flat.
1/4 inch. Well, it's got like a 3 degree slope to it, but I got that swinging door too. So, and I don't have a lot of room.
Okay,
I got like no more than an 1/8 to get that thing out. That was a bear.
Okay, but
to raise the floor.
But if you put vinyl right on top of the subfloor, each one of those butt joints, you're gonna feel it. Not unless you get some really thick vinyl.
Butt joint. What are you talking about?
The boards that run.
There's a gap, dude.
You're gonna feel that gap if you put vinyl across it. You're gonna see it.
Well, that's what's there now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to get that thing smooth.
Is there some kind of like sheeting that I can put underneath that, like some kind of heavy paper that goes under that?
That's what I'm saying. Like 1/4 inch ply.
I think that's too much. I think you need something like some sort of construction building material paper or foam or something that goes down. I don't know, man.
I don't know if the felt paper is gonna bridge that gap good enough. Or is that Jasco?
Yeah, that's third time.
Maybe if you can find some eighth inch sheeting, then get it down with some roofing nails, or like some subfloor adhesive,
right?
And then roofing nails because they're flat,
right?
And then with your not your waffle hammer, your finishing hammer,
right?
One more good blow,
drop it down.
That seats it,
right?
So you don't have all these little bubbles,
divots.
Something to think about.
I don't want to think about it. I'd rather just work on my car.
Okay. So on that note, let's get out of here.
All right, man.
So again, hit us up on Facebook, toss us an email. Until
next weekend.
Next weekend at the show.
Yeah, let's get some interviews.
Yeah. So my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't sleep on the primer.